Brock Splash here with another vague comic review. And this one's pretty good. It's called Diesel Ignition by Tyson, Hesse, the same artist who did the Archie Sonic comics. That's how I came across him. And this interesting book. The story takes place in a fabled land in which there are cities in the skies that are piloted like giant ships. And the main character, Dee, she is set to inherit this ship once she turns 18, which is the day after. At the moment, the ship captain is Captain Wells, and she does not like Dee's personality. Dee's very brash, arrogant, and is already making plans to fire Captain Wells and make changes to the ship once she inherits it. But unfortunately, that day won't come, because when Captain Wells kicks her out of the, I guess you could say, behind the literal ship wheel, Dee is venting to her other mechanic friends, Philip and a weird little talking rat man named, I think, Steen. And they're trying to tell her that she has to be responsible, because she believes that she's always in the right, and she clearly isn't, but, people grow up, they think that way. And she has a sidekick, I forgot about that, named Ricketts. And this robot can't speak, but he's funny, because he looks funny. Anyway, while Dee's venting, there's an explosion on the town itself. And when she tries to discover the source of it, apparently the town's being, looks like attacked at first, but then it turns out it was a giant engine that seemed to, malfunctioned, went crazy. But it's no one has ever seen this engine before, and Dee immediately claims this engine. And the weird thing about this engine is it looks like a regular car engine, but it floats on its own, no propellers or nothing. Dee, she has some power, which is like she can make little static electricities. So when she puts a tiny bit on the engine, it sparks to life and it takes her into the skies. And she can somehow control this with some weird horse reins that are attached to the engine for some reason. Anyway, everything gets a lot worse when birds come out from below the clouds, flying on engines behind their backs. And these are called, tapan birds. And everyone is scared the moment they see these birds. Like, they are freaked out. And when they learn that engine belongs to the birds, Captain Wells and the others tell Dee to return it immediately. Give it to them. Give it whatever they want with that engine, just give it to them. Don't ask questions. But Dee, being pretty spoiled in this chapter, thinks that she can fix it, that it's still hers. And unfortunately, she accidentally shoots the rocket, I think it's accidentally, forward out of the garage, past the birds. And the birds catch up with her, they catch her, and while Dee is struggling in their grasp, another giant ship comes out from beneath the clouds, startling Dee. And she's even more startled when she sees the person who is commanding these bird people, looks like her father, who she thought died years ago. And then this giant enemy ship shoots a blast of electricity at Peacetown, Dee's own city ship, and it blows up, and yeah, she lost her entire home immediately. And she's so stunned that she doesn't know what to think. But she just zaps the engine next to her and explodes her friend Ricketts, and the engine away from the birds. And yeah, that's quite a cliffhanger. I mean, it's a good story. I like it. The art, Tyson Hesse art is great. The comedy is fantastic. And in moments that are serious, we have another comical character try to lessen the tension. They sometimes make it worse. It's a good story though. I enjoy the different characters, the different species that are just there. Talking walrus, who's the assistant to Captain Wells. His name is Mr. North. That's it, fun. I believe there's a lot of punny names here. Yeah, it was a good comic. So I would urge you I would urge you viewers to check out this comic. It's called Diesel Ignition by Tyson Hesse. If you like, the art's a little cartoony too, which I don't mind. It's more expressive. But if you like that kind of stuff, if you like fantasy, epic stories, I would highly recommend this. It's the publisher is Boombox Studios, so I'll give them a check out. Thank you for listening. I'll let you know the rest of this when I'm done. But yeah, I gotta get more of these comics. Alright, bye bye.